And make no mistake, violent crime was up under Donald Trump. That's not even counting the crimes he committed.
Vice President Kamala Harris's newly minted VP pick, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, coming out swinging against their rival, former President Donald Trump, as they make their first appearance together in Philadelphia as running mates.
That's right. Walz is a 60-year-old. He is in his second term as Minnesota governor. He's a former congressman, teacher, and high school football coach. He also served 24 years in the Army National Guard.
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack tonight. Fox 5's Linda Schmidt is here with Walz's debut on the campaign trail. And not just that, Linda, but a dueling rally also held in Philly that was featuring J.D. Vance.
That's right. A lot of action going on in Philly today. Well, first of all, Tim Walz, he is far from a household name. In fact, until today, most Americans had never heard of him. Well, now he is on the Democratic ticket, and he is the vice presidential candidate. Kamala Harris's team doing what all politicians do, picking who they believe is their best shot at winning.
Vice President Kamala Harris and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz making their first appearance together at a rally in Philadelphia. Harris introducing the country to her new running mate.
I set out to find a partner who can help build this brighter future. I'm here today because I found such a leader.
Walz got the news just hours earlier before he hopped on a plane to Pennsylvania.
Would you be my running mate and let's get this thing on the road?
I would be honored, Madam Vice President.
Harris and Walz officially launching their campaign in Pennsylvania, a critical battleground state. And they are using the popularity of its governor, Josh Shapiro, to continue to energize voters. He was not chosen as Harris's running mate, but did introduce them.
I'm going to be working my tail off to make sure we make Kamala Harris and Tim Walz the next leaders of the United States of America.
Shapiro is Jewish. Some political observers saying Harris caved to the far left because they oppose Shapiro's views on Israel, something he seemed to respond to at the rally.
And I am proud of my faith.
Walz, who is 60 years old, was a social studies teacher, football coach, union member, served in the Army National Guard for 24 years and won 6 terms in Congress before running for governor.
As soon-to-be President Harris says, when we fight, we win.
Republicans are scrutinizing his record as governor, particularly his slow response to the violent riots in Minneapolis following the murder of George Floyd in 2020.
He sat back and let the city of Minneapolis burn. That city has been gutted as a result of those riots.
This is a guy who's proposed shipping more manufacturing jobs to China and has proposed defunding the police just as Kamala Harris does.
And also today, President Biden called Governor Walz to congratulate him. So did Senator J.D. Vance, who says he got his voicemail, but he says he will be talking to him very soon. Natasha, back over to you.